Hello everyone, my name is Mike and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to go over the year and a half review of this Bell Star Pace helmet. So to just jump into it real quick, the modifications I've done to this helmet, obviously if you've been on my channel for a while, I did a little bit of moto vlogging with it, and about 6 months ago I added this cardo, which now that I think about it was a really dumb decision because this helmet, when I bought it, was on closeout at Cycle Gear, and I really wanted to get rid of that built Raptor because it was not a good helmet. It was an $80 helmet. It was dot approved. It had a lot of buffeting and it was super loud. I've gotten a lot smarter since then. Now I wear ear pro every ride, so loudness is not really a factor when it comes to a helmet for me. This detachment system is superior. Makes it so easy to clean. Um, it does not come with a shield visor, so just keep that in mind. This is a helmet that it was designed to be raced in because it is Snell approved. As you can see, you have the vents here for the eyebrow vent. You have the top vent, the rear vent that's right here. You have the exhaust vent here in the back. As you can see, there's the Snell approved logo, and then you have the front vent. So, and then the visor will stop right here. Now, it's not a pin lock system because I believe that's why these were on closeout, is because I believe the reason why these were on closeout is because the new Star Pace helmets were coming in and Cycle Gear was trying to get rid of the old models. Also, this model was manufactured in 2016, so here in the beginning of the next year of 2020, I'm going to have to replace this helmet. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I know like the general rule is 5 years of use or 8 years in the box. Honestly, I just go 5 years from, I just go 4 years from the time that's in the helmet, and that's just because I do ride almost every day. I wouldn't say every day, but I definitely ride at least 5 days a week. So my helmet gets a lot more wear and tear than the average rider who is like a fair weather day rider that only rides on, well, the days that are like cool. Like I have excessively sweat in this helmet, so for all I know this helmet might not be good anymore. I've never dropped the helmet. uh I mean, I have dropped the helmet, but not never from like a high height. I've dropped it from like waist height to onto my bed, and it may have rolled from my bed to the floor. But outside of that, I've never really like dropped it on a hard surface. It's always been dropped on carpet, and that's only happened a couple times. Outside of that, I've never dropped this helmet on like concrete or anything. So it has the pads have maintained its comfort level. The pads are super easy to wash because they are machine washable. The only thing is that after I believe like 8 months or so, this little flap here, it's like just like a little wind visors thing, so that way the wind will go up, so that way the wind will go up instead of in. Uh, that just started kind of flaking off, so I just took it off permanently because I was tired of fixing it all the time. As you can see, just kind of scratches over time that from various reasons. But yeah, it's been a really good helmet. Like I said, loudness is not really a thing for me because I wear ear pro for every ride. It's super comfortable. It's super balanced, even with the cardo on it. Uh, the only time it wasn't balanced is when I was motovlogging at this here. The only thing I would have done differently is that when I first bought the helmet, I should have immediately bought a darker screen for it, and that's just because ever since I bought this helmet, pretty much every single time I ride, I'm wearing sunglasses. Granted, you can you can take this however you want, depending on how frugal you want to be. You could just continue to wear sunglasses, but there is a little bit of wear. I don't know if I can show you on the camera, but let's see if you can see it. You can't see it, mainly because the speaker back here is in the way. But there's a little bit of wear of where the not the poles but the arms of the sunglasses have been scraping against the styrofoam on the inside and exposing it. Now, whether or not you care about that, that's on you. But if you do, that's something you need to think about. Outside of that, it's really good. My next helmet, I think I'm gonna drop the snow rating and I'm gonna go to an ECE rating and get the Icon Airflight just because I think it aesthetically looks cool. And honestly, my new mindset now is that because originally when I bought this helmet, it was a good deal because I bought it for $250. It retailed for 500. Uh, and oh yeah, one other modification that I put on this helmet was the two reflectors in the back, but that's only because the reflectors came with something else that I ordered, and I said, well, I might as well use them since they came with it. So I put the reflectors on the back there, and now they're also on my backpack. But continuing on, now I'm in this. So before I was in the mindset, I'm like, oh, I want to buy all the race gear that I can because if it's good on a track, it'll be good on the street. And that is why in the previous video, I bought the Hard Knocks, and now I don't remember what video I was watching. I was watching a video, I believe by SKR Cycles, or maybe it was even Yami Noob or someone that basically they were arguing about what what are you doing on the street and why you're doing it, and the kind of the psychology behind it. So basically, their argument was if you dress like you're going to the track and you pick a bike that's designed for the track, even if you're on the street, you're gonna ride on the track, right? So it's pretty self-explanatory. And basically, I bought all this race gear even though I didn't plan on tracking my current motorcycle, just because if it's good on the track, it's good on the street. And now but it also puts me in that mindset that because I'm wearing track gear, even though I'm not on a track motorcycle, it makes me want to do track things because I have this false sense of security that I am safe. So now I'm not advising that you not buy snow rated helmets. Snow rated helmets are definitely the best in the business, but if you are going to buy a snow rated helmet, try to buy something that is a lot less aggressive or would not put you in a mentality of doing track things on the street. So for me, now my next set of gear that I get once all my gear wears out is I'm going to get gear that is more aesthetic. So again, the Icon Airflight helmet that kind of has that fighter pilot look to it. Definitely gonna buy that. Definitely buy a couple shields for the helmet as well, so I can swap them out. And yeah, so just to kind of go back, this helmet is a fantastic helmet. If you're looking to pick up this helmet, I highly recommend it, especially if you plan on going to the track. I definitely would not pick this color scheme. I only picked this color scheme because it was on closeout and it was the last one in the store. But over time, it has grown on me, and the main reason why I picked this over the solid black one is because even though in the motorcycle world it's really popular to wear solid black, here in El Paso, when you're riding in the summer and it's 100 degrees, solid black is not the way to go. And even though I have these black stripes, I don't feel them internally, but when I take the helmet off and then I touch this and I touch this, there is definitely a difference in heat there. I mean, that's obvious. Black absorbs light and white or slash gray refracts it. But yeah, so if you're looking for this helmet, it served me well for the year and a half that I had it for. Again, the manufacturing date was in 2016, so in 2020, I am going to replace the helmet because again, this helmet's been through a lot of use. I rode over almost every single day for the past year and a half, so this has significantly more wear than what the average rider would have. So I'm going to go on the 4-year mark instead of the 5, plus I really want that Icon Airflight helmet. All right, well, if you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And thank you for watching. I will see y'all in the next one.